What's up, Yesh Gamers? Robert the Bruce here, bringing you today's video. Bad guys? On the map Carrier, in the game mode Kill Confirmed. Now, there's a little zoomed in look at our esteemed bad guys we'll be playing against this round. We had a nice full pack of Yesh boys on. And you're probably wondering, what in the world is that title referring to? And basically, this is a series that I'm going to be doing. And I'll add a video to this series anytime we're playing an enemy team and they all rage quit, because it all happens to everybody, and it's frustrating, and it's cowardly, and it's just kind of the way of the pansy. I mean, seriously, if you're getting owned in a game and the other team isn't cheating and there's not like horrible lag or something that really is giving them a huge advantage, if they're just better than you, just finish out the game and you can go find another lobby after that. But bailing in the middle of the game, tuck and tail and running, especially like right after you get killed, or my favorite is when they're the final kill in the kill cam, and somehow they think that's embarrassing, or that like anybody actually cares that you're the final kill, and so as soon as you kill them and they're the last kill, you'll immediately see they back out. That's my absolute favorite one. I usually send those guys a nice little message, but yeah, it's one of my biggest annoyances, but I also get a big laugh out of it whenever it happens to us. We're running a team, and you see here, like, yeah, we were putting a pretty big smackdown on this team once we got going, but it wasn't like they weren't getting any kills, and you know, there was definitely no lag advantage or anything crazy going on, and you know, they were kind of hanging with us up till, you know, about halfway through when they all bailed. Yeah, I just, it drives me nuts and it blows my mind that today's world is primarily made up of people that this is how they treat life. They're couch heroes. When they win, they're a tough guy and they're usually cussing you out and telling you all the things they did to your mom or whatever. But as soon as they lose, they just bail, immediately leave. Like, oh, this team's too good, I'm running away. And they run and leave and go to the next game. And I know that Black Ops 2 put in some rage quit penalties. So if you quit enough games in a row, you have to like sit out for, you know, X amount of time before to let you join another game. Honestly, I think it should be a lot more penalizing than it is, because everybody still does it. Most guys don't back out of 3 or 4 games in a row to actually turn that penalty on. They back out of one, and then they play one, and maybe back out of it. Within 2 or 3 games, they find a lobby that they're happy to be in because they're actually doing well, and they never get penalized, and all it does is screw over their own team, and you know, kind of ruins it for the enemy team that was actually doing well and beating them. And you know, it just, it drives me nuts. I wish there was an immediate minimum penalty, like you back out of a game, and it would not be that difficult for them to code this in. If you back out of a game and they can tell that you didn't, you know, lose connection or something, it actually registered that you hit start and scrolled down to quit and left, like automatically, you know, not crazy, but you know, 3-4 minutes, enough time to make you sit there bored at the title screen. And if you do it again in a 24-hour period, you know, jump it up 15 minutes. And you know, the third time, make it 5 hours. I mean, you know, punish these people, force them to actually sit in the game, because if they went through that and suddenly they're like, oh gosh, I can't play until tomorrow at this time because I backed out of 3 games in one day. Guess what? They're not going to do it that much anymore. They're going to actually stick out games even if they're getting dominated, and then they'll just find a new lobby after the game's over, and that's how it should be. So I know they won't ever see this or probably even care, but I'm sending this message out to you as gamers, because I know the, you know, powers that be that make these games, you know, aren't going to probably follow my advice, but don't back out of games. If the connection sucks or they're cheating in some way, that's fine. That's a whole different animal. I get it. I would leave that game too, because that's not fun. But if it's legit and they're just better than you, just finish it out. Take the loss like a man, or woman if you're one of the gamer chicks out there, and finish the game out. You know, practice your sniping, switch over to a riot shield and try and level it up. Something, you'll be silly, but finish the game out. The rage quitting is just out of control in first-person shooters these days, and I have a feeling just about every game that is multiplayer online, it's the same. So that's it. We just stomped that team 54-20. I never even died, and bam, suddenly they're all gone, so we're going to dance around for the last few seconds here and enjoy ourselves, because we know that that's it, and there you go. So, epic fail to the bad guys, which brings me to the final part of this video, the coward roll call. Here's a quick little zoom in on these guys. Oh, sorry fellas, I was recording, so I know who you are. So if any of you Yesh gamers out there decide to send any of them a message and just, maybe point them to this link and say, hey, go watch this cool video, that'd be fine with me. This is Robert the Bruce signing out, and as always, don't forget, in Black Ops 2, only rookies complain when they lose.